Bam, bam. Alrighty. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. We at it again, baby. We at it again. Y'all be sure to hit that like button on your way in, man. Chilling with Chaddy and Mel. April 1st, April Fool's Day. No April Fool's jokes over here. I'm sure y'all heard enough of them today. I couldn't think of anything clever. So we're good. What's up, Joseph? King Lowness, RJ's Adventures. Hit that like button on the way in, guys. We're going to do our normal Tuesday night, or today's Monday, sorry. Monday night lives. And yeah, man. We've been ripping and running today, but we're back like always, with our live streams. So y'all be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to share it if y'all want to, and we're gonna do our normal hangout with you guys, probably for like another hour and a half, however long we end up going. At least an hour though. Hope everybody's Monday's doing well so far. Y'all be sure to hit the like button on the way in. If y'all are new to the channel or new to the live streams, man, we do these every Monday night, usually about 7 p.m. Sometimes a little before, sometimes a little after, depending on what we got going on. We made it in time today. We were ripping and running, but we got home in time to go like our normal 7 o'clock. But yeah, everybody's doing well, man. Everybody had a good Easter weekend. All that good stuff, man. It's been a busy couple of days, busy couple of weeks, really. All of 2024 has pretty much been busy, but just, and more or less not so much just content music, but just in general life, her working, the kids and stuff like that. I'm excited to bring you. We're excited tomorrow. Tomorrow's mukbang will feature Mel's kids. This is the first time we've been able to get them on a mukbang. We've been wanting to. It's just a matter of making it happen. What up, Chance? Mod Squad in the building. But
we went today. For those of you that know, those of you that don't, my daughter has decided to move to Denver, and which is 17 hours driving distance away. And her being 21, she's not of age to where I say you can't. So I finagled a plan, and I was like, well, you're not taking your car. You're gonna have to figure out your cell phone situation. Like, if my hands are tied, I can't, there's nothing I can do for you. And thinking that could finagle her to stay. And I almost thought that it worked until like a month later, she was like, I'm going. So now, all the original things that I said are still in place. So she's like, I'll just go buy my own car. Okay, well that sounds good, saying it, and sounds good on paper, but it's a lot harder than you think, little girl. You can get approved for a house a lot faster than you can get approved for a car, and so she had to. We went and looked at some car lots today. Went and looked at several vehicles, and trying to get her to understand down payment and what the monthly payment is and what her insurance is going to be and all the things that come along with it. And it's it's going to take some finagling to try to get it, and I'm just being a support for her in it, because basically my hands are tied with it. And so that's what we did today. And my son got out of school, and um, he went with us. And then he decided, when we got back, he was going to call out of work. And then he was like, well, no, I'm not going to call out of work. So we went and did the mukbang right quick. We had them with us. So that was, it was fun. They got to see Chad and his element that
Yeah.
they usually only see on the video. So
New music coming out. Yeah, I got a bunch of new music coming out, man. The newest one is the one with me and Jam Wayne. But I've got a bunch of new music that I'll be rolling out here soon. We're just riding the wave of the got 'em mad for now. I'm focusing on working on new music, but also focusing on the interviews and um, I guess we should say podcasts. We just moved studios and over the top podcast with me and Tony and Chance. So been kind of trying to juggle a lot of different things. But we definitely got some more music coming soon though. Some dope ass collabs on the way. It's kind of the bag I've been in lately, just doing a lot of collab stuff. Everyone keep your eye out down there in Tennessee for Hobo Shoestring. He's been missing for days. I don't know who that is, RJ, but alright. I always wanted my kids to grow up, and then I wish they were little again. Facts. Thought them young. That's what's up. Appreciate Larry's ring.
yeah, Chance said, when they were smaller, it was, you had to buy diapers and all these things, and you thought, it was expensive, and oh, jeez.
Yeah. And I just realized too, man, because I mean, golly, I've had the Impala for 10 years. I'm driving it till it disintegrates. And then, I got me a truck too, but I haven't bought a car a lot. I mean, since the Impala, since 2014. So
A lot has changed.
yeah, it's insane to me to know how much cars cost. Like a Nissan Sentra is $25,000. That is insane.
It wasn't even like brand
This
spanking
is
new. It was,
2023. It wasn't a 24. It had like 40,000 miles on it. It was $23,000 for a Sentra, the
yeah.
lowest in a four cylinder.
Yeah, I don't think it had
I think you had to
automatic
wind it
doors, or
up.
yeah, I don't
Like
think it had. I think it had it. Yeah.
it's crazy, man.
Um.
Oh yeah, Cool Daddy Fresh interview drops Wednesday, man. I'm excited about it. It's a really good one.
Yeah. So we've always been a family that always we are heavy footed. 6 cylinders or bigger, and the only thing available is 4 cylinders.
I mean, literally, we went to a drive time, which is supposed to have so much inventory, right? We get there, and I'm not exaggerating. They had about 7 or 8 Kia Souls. They had one Ford Fusion, and they had 3 or 4 Hyundais. That's literally all they had. They did not have one vehicle on the lot that was not a 4 cylinder. It's insane.
Well, and the thing about it is, like, a lot of these car lots, like we pulling up, especially the chain lots, and you're looking at their inventory, you think, oh, this car lot has a lot of inventory. You have to pay close attention, because it may be like on the list, it's Memphis, Madison, Antioch, Murfreesboro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's their entire chain is on one website, and you've got to filter it out. But I didn't know. I thought I was just trying to like go to bigger lots, what I thought was bigger lots,
Mm-hmm.
so that way she kind of could see about weighing her options and things like that. And yeah, we didn't. We just hey Bree, we went to drive time um today, primarily because she's having to do this on her own, and as she doesn't have bad credit, she has good credit, but you know the type of credit that you have to have in order to get a car, whether it's you've previously had a car loan or whatever else, that's the stamina that she's kind of running into. So she needs to go to a lot that offers like a first time buyers program, which means you might be paying a couple more, a little bit more in interest because it is a first time buyer type deal. A few more stipulations, and on and so forth. But that's what she's going to have to do because I afforded her a car, not once but twice, and she can, even though I was told that she can't, you know, trade it in or whatever. I was told to bring it back home. I am going to sign off for her to trade it in, do it that as she pleases, if that's what she wants to do. But as far as me signing for anything or me paying anything outright, I'm not doing that. So it ends up being a little bit of an issue because I'm having to sit back and I'm trying to guide her and coach her, but then also, you know, not let her drown either. So,
What's up, Billy Kyle? Yeah, man, we're just staying busy, keeping our nose to the grindstone. Tomorrow we've got the mukbang with the kids tomorrow. It's Checkers. We can give it. We always tell y'all what's coming up the next day. Checkers mukbang, and it's a fun one. Excited about it. Wednesday, April 3rd, is the Cool Daddy Fresh full interview on ChadArmesTV. It's over an hour long. It's really really good, man. He is a legend in Nashville rap history. Um, so y'all definitely need to tune into that. And then Friday, I got some shit to say. The podcast episode 240, featuring Bubba Sparks and Dusty Lee. Also, Dusty Lee and Bubba Sparks. I want to say their album drops that Friday. Um,
I have to get confirmation.
yeah, let me look and see.
Thanks, Mike. We appreciate that. Um, RJ Venture says, God, I wish we still had a Checkers. I don't think you do.
Who?
was it was not the first time I
No,
had.
Checker. It was fire. It messed my stomach up, but it was fire,
I
man.
didn't. I didn't.
I got the barbecue big Bertha, whatever the fucking
Buford.
the bacon barbecue Big Buford Billy Goat is what I got. And we got some cheese sticks. They didn't put marinara sauce in there, and so they were useless. But I mean,
But yeah, it was either that or cookout. We were gonna have to go a little bit out of the way. Don't worry. We have devised a plan. Next Monday, we're going to link back up with the kids. We're going to go do some more car shopping stuff, but we are going to go to a Crystals. And my son is hell bent on eating 24 crystals in the 40 minutes or whatever that it takes us to film mukbang.
yeah, Jace, he can put down a whole suitcase of crystals. So um, it's gonna be fun. Hit the like button, guys, if you hadn't already. We're at 13 likes, 20 people in here. Let's go ahead and try to even that out. What's up, Mike?
Hey,
What's up,
Cliff.
Cliff? 007 Storm Shadow. Yeah, man. 007. Cool Daddy Fresh tells a whole story about how the All True album happened. He talked about he talks about so much dope stuff on there. It's really good. What up, Slim?
Yeah, the very first time I ever had Checkers, when I was a wee child, I would go and spend summers at Daytona Beach. We had a home there, and that was the first time that I had ever eaten at Checkers. I was like 6 years old, and I thought it was the greatest fucking thing on the planet. Because they were not in Tennessee at all. So the only time I could get them was when I went to Florida during the summers, and then they came up here, and Chad's had it in Memphis once.
Yeah,
He
and
tried to,
it was
and
rough. The area was rough. The food was not good. They hated that I even pulled up and gave them business. Like it was a bad. But yeah, today was. I mean, tomorrow's mukbangs. It's fun for
yeah.
sure. But Bonafide, what up, dog? Darius. Oh, what up, Darius? That's what's up. Hell yeah. George, what is up, George? With something else before then, I guess rallies.
I
See,
think,
checkers is one of those things where certain places of the U.S. it's rallies, and certain places it's checkers. Just like with Hardee's, here it's Hardee's, but out west it's Carl's Jr. It's the same rest. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Different name, but um,
yeah, but it was fun. It was just something to check off the list, and like I said, we're going to shoot for the crystals next week, and
it's gonna be epic.
yeah, we're gonna get down there a little bit earlier. I have this bird,
It's
and I
not.
know that it's one. It has to be one.
There's
It's
no.
one.
There's no
I've
way.
I've
It's
only
so
seen
much bird shit,
one
though, babe.
one bird
There's no way it's just one bird.
that sits on top of my car, and it is wreaking fucking havoc.
I mean, it shits
And
on
I'm
all of our.
talking
Yeah.
about from door handle to your side view mirror. The entire door just looks like bird shit was just poured out of a gallon jug, just dripping down the car. And so my uncle was here. I had to get a new sink put in, and I said, "Uncle Billy, what do you have any ideas?" My papa went and stuck a big giant crow decoy out there, thinking that would deter them.
Made him angry,
And
actually.
I guess it made them more pissed off because at that point they weren't just shitting on the cars right there by the garage. They would go up the driveway and shit on the cars that were in the front of the house. So it was kind of like, okay, now we have a problem. And so my uncle said, it looks like they're sitting on your windowsill and like looking at themselves in the mirror, and maybe they're, using the bathroom or whatever. So I left for work, stopped, clean at the car wash, clean my car, come home, and when I got home, I pulled my mirrors in. Got up the next morning and looked out the window and again. So an Aldi, well, it's not a pigeon, it's a robin, and she's pissed. He's pissed. I don't know. They're mad.
Yeah, the bird's been eating crystals. As Chance said.
Yeah. So it's
Man, yeah.
So my next option is I'm going to open up um, the house to anybody that has any young boys that they want to start, target practicing. Come on,
Oh no.
just kill the birds.
No,
It's either that or
bro.
I'm gonna have to soak their food in antifreeze or some shit.
Peeps are definitely not good. Don't let Chance try to fool anybody in the chat. Peeps are always going to be terrible. They've always been terrible, and they're currently terrible. So, and the Over the Top with Chad and Tony, that's where we drop the movie and wrestling podcast once every Thursday. If y'all want to click that and subscribe to that channel if you hadn't already, my boy Tony's in here with the Over the Top channel, so y'all be sure to subscribe to that. But yeah, dude, we've been fucking kicking back, dude. Yeah, candy corn. Halloween, it's candy corn, which is the worst thing ever. And then Easter, it's Peeps, which are the worst things ever. And then I guess year round worst thing ever really is circus peanuts. They're awful too. Don't you think? There's just nothing to them. They're just they don't have a flavor. They just circus peanuts are fucking awful.
Oh shit. Uh
Uh, oh, Corda, yeah, the cherries, yeah,
um
yeah, yeah, yeah. Not a fan. To each their own. There's people that like peeps. We saw some TikTok of this husband and wife, and they made like s'mores out of peeps. They put them in the oven or the
they put
microwave.
chocolate in the bottom of the pan, and then they put the peeps and they put them in the oven, and then they it was like a dip. And
Oh, this Christmas time. Look what Tony put as the worst thing for Christmas. You said that the other day.
fruitcake, yeah.
Fruitcake. Mel said the same thing, Tony. Fruitcake is terrible.
My gran used to love fruitcake, and she would have it shipped in. And then one year she didn't get a chance to order it in time, so me and my grandfather were on a mad hunt to go find
Jeez.
fruitcake, and it wasn't. She didn't want the shit that they sell at Walmart, in the little square thing. So I found a. It's called a bakery here, but it's an Amish store.
Mm-hmm.
I called them. They're like, "Yeah, we've got fruitcake." I was like, "Cool, I'm on my way." And I go up there and I buy the fruitcake, and I just have this grin on my face because I made this happen for my grand. Because anytime she ever asked for anything, I'd find it. I need, and that's probably the reason why I'm like so big on like snack hunting now, because she would just come up with these wild ass ideas of something that she wanted, and I would take off and go find it so that I could make her happy. And so I go up there, I get this fruitcake, but I come back and I have this grin on my face, like I succeeded in my task at hand. Here you go. And apparently Amish people don't make fruitcake like you're supposed to make it with alcohol or some shit. I don't know. But anyhow, she didn't like it. So Amish fruitcake is apparently worse than real fruitcake. Because I think you're supposed to soak the stuff in like bourbon or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I have no clue. I've never had Whataburger. How is it? I if it's so I've had it 3 times and I had it fresh once and it was amazing. The other 2 times we ate it about 30 minutes after we got it and it was very mediocre. But it was because it was I mean, it'd been sitting for 30 minutes. The fries were cold, burgers were cold. So it's like when it was fresh, it was fire when I had it. The 2 times she's had it, she hasn't liked it because it's not been fresh. See, Chance, there he goes again.
What do you say?
Banned cheesecake.
Huh?
Yeah, Chance just says stuff sometimes.
So, one of my favorite places to go is the Cheesecake Factory, and they have a book of food, and it's very overwhelming. But that's not the thing. At my birthday, we went there, and Chad's like, do you? I want one of all. I want to try them all. I don't want to sit and eat them all. I just want to bite of every one of them. So that was a. We thought that was the most expensive birthday dinner until this last Wednesday. It has been a while since we got to talk to y'all, but this past Wednesday was my birthday, and I made reservations to this restaurant, Harper Steakhouse in Nashville, Tennessee. And when you make reservations, let them know that it was a birthday celebration. So they give me a customized menu, had my name on it, so it had birthday meal. Also gave me a complimentary cream brulee, which was the first time I ever had that. Um, the bill was $515.
I almost fainted.
Yeah.
Almost fainted.
Because there was a lot of things that weren't offered on this particular menu as specials, and lady was going through everything and her little whatever. And she mentioned something about crab legs. Now, my son just recently came home from Florida. And while he was in Florida, he discovered that he likes seafood. So he was like, I love crab legs. I was like, okay, cool. We'll order a pound of crab legs. She never told us the price.
I have to add this every time when she tells the story. I have to add this part in. She was telling us about the crab legs while she was discussing appetizers, right? There's cocktail shrimp appetizers, $20. There's crab, like fried crab bites that we got, $20. She mentions the crab legs during this time.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I just had to throw that part in there. She knew what she was doing.
So we were just like, didn't think anything of it. We're like, yeah, we'll get a pound of crab. So at the end of the night, we're all sitting here trying to tally where our totals were going to be. And I said 380 because I knew what everybody had ordered and I tallied it up in my head. I knew it was going to be about 380. I said, with the exception is, I don't know how much the crab was.
Mm-hmm.
Crab market price, 1 pound, was $125.
I said out loud, holy goddamn fuck, is what I said, with the waitress right there. And I'm like, she was telling us the price of everything. She didn't say market price. She didn't say any of that. She said so much stuff, bro. She described everything in grave detail, right? Not great, grave detail. And the thing about I love crab meat, but I hate cracking the crab legs and all that. It's too much work.
They came out. It was king crab legs. They were about yay big round.
They were already cut.
They
everything.
were already cut in half. So all you had to do was just literally slide the big old slivers of meat out like on your plate. It had the butter and all that shit, and like it was really good. It didn't stick to the shell. None of that.
Yeah, Tony said got him for $125 steak at the Standard. I know from experience about market value. Yeah, and the thing about it is, like, because me and Tony, I've been to like Tony's been to way more nice restaurants than me. I've only been to 2, and it was that one that we just went to for your birthday. And when me and Tony and Jordan and another buddy of ours, Paul, went to Jeff Ruby's when we were out of town at some horror convention. And back then, I mean, mine was $140, and I didn't even. You're paying for the experience, really. The steak isn't any better to me. The steak there wasn't really any better of a piece of steak than at Texas Roadhouse or a good one at Longhorn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're paying for the experience, and their sides are really good, and it's for the table. I get it. It's an experience, but we were going to try to go to like Top Golf or bowling or something. Our reservations were at 7, and it was slow as Christmas in there. There was nobody in there hardly. It was 3 hours. We got out at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So when it's busy, you'd have to set aside 5 hours, I would think, if you got a group of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was dope. It was a lot of fun, and the kids had a good time. I had a good time. Mel had a great time. So it was worth it. It just threw us off because I was like, God, bro, like you could have said that. Like we were asking the prices of things. You know what I'm saying? So we're like to implicate that we're not just out here, balling. But it happens.
It happens. So, but I got a menu out of it. That was about it. I got to spend time with my kids. I could have went and ate with them anywhere, but
it was,
it
was so
I just
funny.
wanted it to be something different.
No, and it was. We don't regret going. It's just a funny story to tell. It makes for a fun story. And I'm sure everybody that's been to those places that don't normally go have probably been bitten in the ass by the whole market price thing, right?
Yeah.
But it was just so funny when Mel said the price of the crab legs, and the only people that ate the crab legs was me and Jace. Like Mel doesn't like crab legs, and Burley tried them, but she don't really like them. And it was me and Jason, and we just looked at each other like, "Oh my god!" It was fun, dude. It was fun. It was twice the price of our steaks that our steaks were, because the steak was like a 16-ounce
ribeye.
Ribeye. I got a 16-ounce ribeye, and it was like $54.
Yeah, $64.
And me and Mel shared the ribeye, so we got it medium well
I
because she
just
likes
got.
it cooked
I
better.
just ate like 2 pieces off of it because
It was not
I don't-
medium well.
Well, I don't. It gets stuck, so I don't. I don't do that. But I had ordered. I had a wedge salad, you know, so I was happy with that.
Chance said you should have passed out, fake passed out. They would have gave you a discount. I have this fly and a fake ice cube. You could have thrown that in your drink, and boom, meal is free.
When they see us, she says, "I can go get some water for the table," and she goes through and says these like bottle, sparkling, something filtered or whatever, and we were just like,
So yeah,
we
just
didn't know, just
whatever
you
ice
know,
water,
like
just
what, just.
bring it out. You know.
And she brings this pitcher over, and we're like, okay, and she pours it in the glasses, and it's not cold.
And there's no ice. I'm like,
There's no ice, and I was like, ooh,
this ain't what's up.
yeah,
And but it's just because we're not used to I'm used to going into a Texas Roadhouse or a Longhorns. We sit down. The waitress says, "Hey, how are you? I'm going to be your server today. Can I get y'all to drink? Oh, you want a Coke? You want a Coke and a water? Okay, you want any appetizers? Yeah, we'll have the such and such and the whoopty whams. Okay, bam. 10 minutes later, that we already know what we want to eat. They bring us the appetizer. You know what I mean? This was not that. This was, hey, we'd like to introduce you to, these are our specials. We've got the such and such, and it's grilled, seared to perfection with this nice bread. And I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about no Chilean sea bass. You know what I'm saying? Kick his ass, sea bass. That's the only sea bass I care about. Oh.
she kept trying to sell us on the Japanese wagyu.
Yeah.
It was $32 an ounce.
$32 an ounce, guys. This wagyu.
She brought it out in this like little cube. She was like, they slice it off. I'm like, I don't know.
$32 an ounce. I got a 16-ounce ribeye. 16 times 32. I don't know it because I'm not smart, but that's a lot of numbers. Do 16 times 32 in your head. Bam, bam, go.
Look at Chance.
Oh, shit. Chance with a donation. Little $20, baby. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Bubba. Shout out to Chance for the $20 super chat, man.
Old Chancey Poo. Well, it looks like you're going to be a
MVP, baby.
What do you call it? A passenger
57
driver tomorrow.
Yeah. Passenger 57. WrestleMania is this weekend. I'm excited about that. I haven't watched new wrestling in 3 years, but I'm going to go watch this year's WrestleMania because the next episode we're doing next Tuesday is.
There you go.
Is a recap of the WrestleMania that's fixing to happen this weekend. But yeah, but it was cool, man. Like I said, it's not something we do often, but it was dope to have the nice experience. I knew going in I couldn't wear a hat, right? So I'm wearing a hat there. We're waiting to get seated. They tell us, hey, she shows me, the lady, one of the hostess shows me where the restroom is. She says, y'all going to be dining in today? It's so great to have y'all here. Y'all having a good day? I said, yeah, we're great. She goes, just to let you know, if you're dining here, you can't wear hats. I said, very aware, not sitting down yet, just need to go pee. You know what I mean? I'll take the hat off as soon as I'm done wiping. What up, Brett?
Hey, hello, Ashby. Easter was good. It was very. I was supposed to work. They called. They said, "Hey, it's dead. Don't worry about it." And I proceeded to lay in the bed. I was not getting up. We've been taking these deep dives on all these documentaries that are coming out on these the stuff about Nickelodeon and stuff like that. We're usually a little late to the party because we've got 40 other things going on. So we were seeing everybody talk about it, and we were like, "Did you see such and such say this? And did you see such and such say that?" And we didn't know what they were talking about. And then we took a little deep dive in it, and it's like a, what do you call it? Like a, it's like a wormhole. Like
Oh yeah, I mean it's
it just
insane.
keeps
We watched
going.
the
It's like Pandora's box.
yeah, Quiet on the Set. That's just a crazy documentary, and then the fallout from the Diddy stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
it's gonna take down so many people. Um,
Rennie
but
Stimpy should have told us.
need yeah, need Brandon need to pop in more over the top episode. Chance to interrupt him. Well, Brandon's definitely going to be a regular co-host on Over the Top. He's going to be on a lot of episodes. He's on the one that's coming out this week, and he'll be on next week's for sure. As many episodes as he wants to come get on, he's welcome to come get on
Yeah.
them. A lot of people don't know Brandon E is one of my. I've been friends with him for over 20 years. I met him in 2003, and he's been one of my closest friends for over 20 years. He did music back in the day. Me and him started doing music together. I'd already been doing it with some buddies, and then he had already been doing it with some buddies, like from like a very freestyle, like scratch level kind of. And I mean, Brandon E was there from the beginning of Chat before Chad Arms, when I was C Dub. Brandon E's been around, so he's been hilarious on the episodes, man. So he's definitely going to be. Um, and be on the lookout too. We're going to have some content dropping on me and him soon. Some funny content, I think. So, oh yeah, for sure. And what's crazy, bro? Brandon had never even met Tony, and he knew Chance. He's met Chance before, I think, but like they've known each other from social media for sure, and from like being at shows and stuff over the years. But yeah, man.
Maybe a pistol interview in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll happen at some point. He follows me on Instagram, and he interacts with a lot of the posts, and he knows what I'm doing and respect, and salutes what I'm doing. So I put it in his ear like, hey man, whenever you're ready for an interview, that'll happen at some point, man. Just whatever Big Pistol's ready, because that'll be bucket list stuff for sure. He's in my top 5 all time from Nashville for sure.
Yeah.
100%. Jam Wayne's one of, yeah, Jam Wayne's taking off, man. He's doing the damn thing, bro. So yeah, I got some new stuff on the way, man. I got some dope collabs. Not sure which one I'm rolling out next, but I've got a few different options, and they're all the majority of stuff I'm going to be doing for the next several months is going to be a lot of collaboration tracks, singles, and they'll end up being a project. I may just put out like a compilation with some
If y'all follow
other
on
artists.
Instagram, then you would have seen there's already been a little snippet that's been put out of him and Dusty Lee's song, and it is fucking amazing, to the point where Dusty texts all the time and says the song is so fucking fire.
Yeah, it's really dope, man. It's called "Working with the Moon." It's produced by Dub 3030. Um, and does salute to Dusty, man.
It has such
We
a nice flow to it.
Yeah, we've been trying to get a song in for almost 3 years since his first ChadArmesTV interview in 2021, and it was just timing. Like he's super busy, I'm busy, and it's just finding the time to do it. And when he was in town doing the stuff with Bubba for their album, we set up a podcast episode with him, and then me and Dusty linked up and did some studio stuff during the day.
Yeah, but I think too, like, because y'all communicated before, like sending stuff back and forth, and I think the music flows better and does better when when you can actually sit with a person in the studio and write, and like come up and collaborate and do it together, and not just like, hey, I did this, or hey, I did that, or hey, can you change this, or hey, can you change that? Like y'all sat in the studio and just in a couple hours it was done.
Yeah,
You
yeah, and
know.
what was crazy is shit that it didn't take Dusty a fucking 10 minutes to come up with the hook, well the melody, and then it was just us piecing together how we want to do the hook. But that I love that track. But I've got several dope collab tracks. It's just a matter of picking the right one for the next single and then going with that. I don't know if it's going to be the one with Dusty or if we're going in a different direction, but um, I definitely got more music coming though.
Yeah.
Yeah. What up, Jazzy?
You're not coming in here today.
What up, Ricky's World? Steven, what up? KK, Low. He's a good business fire. Give it a go. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm trying, man. We're just, like I said, trying to balance it all, man, between doing the ChadArmesTV interviews, being a co-host on two podcasts. One of the podcasts I edit every week, and then just trying to balance all that stuff out, man. Plus helping out all the guys and Show Improve with whatever they need. You know, they're all working on their own projects. Twack and his brother City are working on their compilation of their collab album. It's super fire.
Yeah.
They were just on the podcast a couple weeks ago with Squints. Um, Leroy and One are working on a collab project. One's working on solo stuff. Me and Leroy's working on Bad Habits too. Tin Man's got a solo album dropping. Well, Legacy's working on a new solo album. Chucky's working on stuff. So
Jazzy's on the other side of the fence. She's not coming in here
yeah,
today.
because Jazzy's gonna want to jump around like House of Pain.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's
can't.
all right, shouted. The
Uh,
did you grow up in music or did someone pull you in the network? It takes guts either way. I'm proud of it. So man, I didn't grow up in music. So I grew up listening to country music as a kid because rap just wasn't a thing really. I mean, in the early '90s, whatever rap I heard was whatever rap was playing like on movies or on the radio. You know, like it was a lot of like the jock jams rap, like it's what I call it, like Tag Team and 69 Boys and stuff like that, right? I didn't really get put on to gangster rap because I was listening to country. I was a kid. I was 9 or 10. And then probably 1996, I was 13. And I heard Bone Thugs and Harmony. I watched Bone Thugs and Harmony perform Crossroads at the MTV Video Music Awards. And they were all wearing white. And it was just this crazy ass performance. And they were being, you know how Power Crossroads is. The best rap song of all time to me. And I heard that and I was like, what is this? Because I never heard them before. All I'd ever heard was like, like Tag Team and Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff and stuff like that. And that was cool, you know what I mean? But this was something totally different. And that's when I went into the rabbit hole of rap music. And everything I wanted to listen to was Bone Thugs and Harmony or fast rap, you know. Then it went to East Coast rap, and then it went to South, you know. It's like I was obsessed, man, and I studied it, and I collected the CDs because when CDs were big. I got a job working, at a retail store, and I would buy CDs every week because I was still in high school, so I didn't really have bills. You know what I mean? So I would just spend my extra money on CDs every week, and I kind of just dove headfirst into hip hop. Man, I became a huge hip hop head, but that's kind of how that came about. But I never looked back. That's for damn sure.
no. Yeah, everything that we do, as a true independent artist, yes, everything we do is
Out the mud,
out the mud.
out of our own
100%.
pockets, man. Whatever we make happen, we make happen on our own.
Yeah. That's why sometimes it doesn't move, as fast because,
No, and I don't knock anybody that wants to go the other route.
no,
You know, I just like to do it all myself because that's all I've ever done. You know,
yeah,
um, I don't judge or knock anybody that does want to do the other way or go sign to a label, or whatever, if it makes sense for them and their family. I just like doing everything on my own. I like relying on me. If I want to wake up tomorrow and drop a 10-song album, I can do it. If I want to drop an album in a year from now, I can do it. If I want to drop 10 singles next month, you know what I mean? Having that independence to me it just works better for the way I like to work, and not having an obligation and being able to kind of do what I want to do.
yeah. Because it's not just the music. I mean, the music is a perk for him, but being able to um, do the interviews and, the podcasts and things like that, and like the artists that are tied to the Show Improve group, that brotherhood that they have formed with leaning on each other, helping each other, pushing each other. That's we're content with that.
Yeah.
There's not anything else that we need. And even like right now, even the stuff that we do now is overwhelming at times.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, well, you need to get somebody to do this, you get somebody to do that. And we're like, no, we'll figure it out. If it takes us 3 days to do it, then it'll take us 3 days to do it. I know it's killing you, but she's fine.
Okay.
She's fine.
What if she has to go potty?
She don't.
Uh,
She's just wanting to be up here in the middle, sitting right here, and I'm not fooling with her right now.
yep.
This dog has his number pulled, meaning at
Listen to
5:30.
that though.
At 5:30 this morning.
Well, so everybody knows, she's whining. There's literally just one of the little baby gates.
Yeah.
Keeping her out of she's in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So just so everybody knows, we're not abusing the dog or anything.
No.
She's literally on the other side of a baby gate.
She just can't have her way.
Yeah. 5:30 this morning.
5:30 this morning. She, I guess, gets her timing confused. Usually she's kind of spot on. 9:40, she knows that she gets a treat. In the morning time, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, she knows she gets a treat. 5:30 this morning, she was a little confused on time. So she was whining in the bed, and then she was taking her nose and she was trying to push up Chad's hip area to make him get up. And so he's flipping around the bed and he was like, what is it? What is it? And she comes trotting off in the kitchen as I follow her in the kitchen, and she had water, she had food, she had everything. She was wanting a treat.
And she got one.
And I was like, Jesus Christ almighty.
She got one.
So.
She needs some showtime too. Good old corn chip. Shut up, my dogs. Shoot, my dog's been throwing a fit all damn day. Yeah, what? Yeah. She just likes being around mom and pop. And mom and pop, she sees them, but she can't get to them. She can always get to us.
Yeah.
So the access is, she's not letting up either. Jeez. Oh, bless her.
Why is your dog throwing a fit? Oh, because she wants in here.
She wants in the room with us. She's on the other side of a baby gate, and if she comes in here, she's going to want to sprint up and down up on the chairs and.
Yeah, and I just don't feel like fooling her right now. I get zero personal space in the bed. I get zero personal space usually when I'm sitting in my chair in the living room.
Well, no, usually she sits with me in the chair though, most of the time.
Well,
but the cat's right up underneath you,
on top of my head.
Yeah, on top of your head. Yeah.
So sometimes you just need a minute. I got to spend all day with my daughter's dog, and she.
You're gonna be all right. We're almost done. You just calm your jets there, shouty. You're gonna be all right.
Don't lay down your night.
You're gonna be all right. We'll get you a treat here in a minute.
Where's Pawpaw?
That was cruel. Don't say that. Because now her ears are up and she knows that you're lying. She's like, she's lying to me to get me to leave her alone.
All I have to say is probably Jason's name.
Don't say that. Don't torment the poor little thing. It's all right, girl.
My grandfather could be sitting in the room and you say, "Where's Pawpaw?" And she was dart across the room and he's like, "I'm right here."
It's the word, though.
Yeah, it's always a word.
Yeah.
But he was doing something. My grandfather is all about taking something old or broken or damaged or whatever and like refurbishing it, whether it be a house or whatever. And so his kick in the last 10 years has been campers. He finds these old, like rundown teardrop type campers or whatever and refurbishes them. The other day I got home from work and there was a third camper in the yard. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I wake up the next morning and I can get a good look at it in the daylight. And it's got, in Sharpie, has to be Sharpie, hand drawn portraits of the band Kiss on the side of it. And it says rock and roll. And I'm like, oh shit, what are you doing? And he's like, well, I gotta have something to do. And I told him, I said, you don't have to get it all done in one day. The damn thing will be done in a week. So, but that's kind of what we're dealing with now. And so he gets out there about 8 o'clock in the morning. He's banging and tearing shit out of it, and you can hear it in the house. And she's been going nuts.
Nuts as hell.
Yeah, she doesn't like change. She doesn't like loud noises. She doesn't.
She has separation anxiety, PTSD. There's a lot happening with this poor dog. We love her so much.
Yeah.
But she's had a rough go, you know? That's why she is on the other side of that gate flipping out because she sees us, but she can't get to us.
She's probably chewing her foot off right now. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But aside from that, how'd you want to? Did you bring two in here? No, that one's from last week.
To it. Oh yeah, last week. Yeah. Forgot my pen too. Dadgummit.
No. Jackie Moon.
What up, Jackie?
We stopped by the studio today.
Yeah, dude.
Kicked it with Squints for a
Shout out to
while.
Jackson Moon. Yeah, dude. That shit's looking fire, son.
And of course, Chad come home with a story to tell us. He said, "Man, we was moving in there and it was hot. We couldn't figure out how to." He said, "Jackie Moon figured it out. He figured out how to work the air conditioner, and that sumbitch was blowing snow biscuits." And he said, "You were able to."
Have you heard Big Marshall? Be good to see on the track together. I haven't listened to the whole album. I've listened to a few songs off of it. It's dope from what I've heard. You know, him and me are similar in the sense of Dub pretty much produces Dub mix and masters everything of mine, but Dub's pretty much producing everything I'm doing right now. So we were sweating, dude. It's looking really fire, bro. It's like I'm excited for y'all to see. Y'all will see it soon. I'll let Squints will be the one to roll that out. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I know he's posted that we're in a new
Squints gave
new location.
me a new sign. That's just like our shirt for the wall. So I was excited with that. He's got one up on his wall too. He just.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, shout out to Jam. May try to see if we can get something else working, in, with that. But I got some other really dope collabs down the pipeline that are fire. Me and Leroy's working on Bad Habits 2. Bad Habits 2 has been half done for a year and a half, and we both just been working on other stuff. But we're jumping back in with that. He's got other collab stuff he's doing, solo stuff he's doing. So, yeah, we're staying busy. I can't wait for y'all to hear a 10-man solo album. 10-man solo album is going to be fire, son. I look forward to y'all seeing that, hearing that. So.
Oh yeah, a lot of work going in.
Yeah, Squints has been busting his fucking ass, man. That dude works his ass off for that podcast, man. And I'm glad to. It's going to be a different chapter, but it's ultimately a better chapter. You know what I'm saying? And I look forward to y'all seeing it. We've got some episodes banked, so the majority of the episodes this month will be from the old studio.
Yeah.
But just stay tuned, man. Like I said, I'll let him roll out any kind of pictures or videos, and whatever he tags me in, I'll share it, of course. But um,
Relentless Hope in the building. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Die Hard Weed Man. I got to spend it with my babies, so I was excited about that.
that's what's up, Steven. Book is getting better as it goes. Facts, Jackie.
Yep,
Facts, son.
absolutely.
Facts, baby.
Um, Also want to push anybody in here that has previously uh, went to a Tailgates and Tall Boys Festival in Bloomington, Illinois. It's now South Fork.
Yeah, but it's Taylorville, yeah.
Taylorville. Oh,
Yeah.
Taylorville.
The
Taylorville.
Bloomington's the other one
Yeah.
that they used
Yeah.
to do, yeah.
Taylorville, Illinois. South Fork off-roading something, right? This go around.
Yeah.
So, um, a hellacious lineup. Um, we're going to be there all of the days. Chad's performing, Leroy's performing, Jam's performing, Bubba Sparks performing, Dusty Lee's performing,
Adam, Demon Jones,
Demon
Church,
Jones,
Broadneck,
Broadnecks,
T2,
Country Main,
Country Main, shout out to Country, Lord
um,
Luss, Rich Regal, Deagle Kid.
yeah.
Hopefully I didn't leave nobody off, man. There's a lot of talent.
There's a few, but the list keeps growing. We've known who the main ones were from jump. But there's some still trickling in, getting added in, as the agreements are being made. So, just FYI, if that is something that you are planning on doing, might want to get on it, because I know there's nothing in Taylorville, there's nothing in Springfield, and there's nothing in Decatur available for rent that is not outrageous. So, um, but that's the thing. That's gonna be a hell of a get together on those days. See, Bree, Mod Squad, you got the tickets up here. Um, we've been what 3 times? First 2 times we were kind of in and out.
No, we've been twice. We went in 2021 with Leroy, and we met Leroy there.
Yeah.
But we were there with Jelly too. And that's when I met Adam, and did that bus video when everybody's in the video at the bus. That was 2021, and then 2022 we set up the podcast there.
Yeah.
Billy was nice enough to let us do the podcast there, which was really dope. And then last year they didn't do country rap; they went like a different route, so we didn't go last year. And then I got booked to perform on it this year, and he said we could bring the podcast as well. Plus, we'll be doing ChadArmesTV content. I know, I'll be shooting content there with ChadArmesTV, but we'll also be doing podcast stuff too. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing, but I'm just letting everybody know, because I go in and we've already got our spot secured. 4 hotel rooms for us was almost $3,000.
Well, tell them how many days though. I mean,
it's Wednesday to Sunday.
Yeah. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night.
And we are
4 nights.
40 minutes south of the place. So, like, that's the circumference of where that event is being held. That's how far you're having to go out to find something. And we've known that he was going to be on it for a while, and we booked almost immediately. And
Yeah, we booked
we've
months
always
before
stayed
it
in
got
Springfield,
announced.
Illinois, and just drove, south to Taylorville. And that is not the case. There is
Yeah,
nothing available.
Jackie Moon gonna be in the building for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, just like 2022 all over again, baby. We're gonna be even deeper in 2024 though.
Yeah.
So, big
Sean
S&P.
Pro Camp.
Tin Man's trying to come up too. He told me he's trying to come up here too.
Yeah.
That'd be fire, bruh. That'd be so fire. If we had all of this big S&P there for them three, that shit would be fucking fire, dude.
Yep. So
I know one's going.
Yeah.
Leroy's going,
Swag's
obviously.
going.
Squint's going. I don't know if Twack is. Well, Twack's not gonna miss it. Twack's going. Yeah. Twack will be there. Twack and O&E got a video dropping too for Little Bitty Bitch. Squints is working on it now. It's gonna be a fire video. Song's already out, but we wanted to get them a visual out for it. So
Bree.
Oh, okay, Bree. I'll change it.
Yeah, Bree will be there with us. We will have a merch booth set up on the day that Chad performs.
That Friday.
Friday. We won't have it, any other time.
Yeah. But if y'all want to get tickets, man, the tickets links pinned there. And like I said, Jam got added on the same Friday that I'm performing on, and Adam's performing on, and Bubba's performing on, and Country, which is so fire because I was hoping he'd get booked for that, and then once he started making moves, as soon as Justin Time announced that he's performing at the Redneck Rave May 2nd through the 5th, one of those days, I'm assuming it's probably that Saturday, Billy wanted to book. Yeah, Billy wanted to book him for the South Fork.
Yeah.
So, but it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be fun.
We'll be at the Redneck Rave too, up there supporting, as well, with Jam performing, also up there getting content.
Yeah,
I don't know that we're going to be up there.
Too.
Yeah, Leroy's performing too. I don't know that we're going to be up there all the days, but we will be up there at least on the performance day.
Yeah, I think we'll probably just be there when everybody's performing because I think Leroy and Jam and everybody I'm not sure who else is performing yet, but I know for a fact that they've been announced that they're performing. So we'll definitely be there getting content for that and helping out with that. But you know what I mean? So that's going to be cool.
Can't ask Jelly that. That's not the lane that Jelly's in anymore, unfortunately. Maybe in the future.
I wish, man. That's just not where Jelly. Yeah, that's not where Jelly.
Not where he is right now.
It's not where he's doing stuff right now. Jazzy, for the love of God, baby, please. We're almost done. I promise. We're almost done.
She's fine. She's fine.
Okay.
I promise you she's fine.
Okay. I know she's fine, but
it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it would, but
it's not a thing.
It's just
he's country now, blah blah. Yeah. Trap house is just not.
And he said that a few years back in the interview. He said, I can't, I can sing, I can do this other stuff when I'm 60 years old. It's not going to look right, singing Welcome to the Trap House when I'm 60. So, I mean, I get it. I respect it. Everybody does. It is what it is. If Jelly decides to go that avenue, it'll be on his own time and everything. Yeah, it is. We said the other day, Jelly. We always said that Jelly was on a completely different level, and it seems like he is in a different atmosphere than us. We still support and everything, you know, and all that we can on our end, but you know, he's doing big things now that a lot of people just dream about, and he's getting to do it. So it's it's great to see somebody from the home team winning. But aside from that, um, Jesus Christ Almighty. Well, looks like lives are gonna start getting canceled.
We're gonna have to give her a dadgum something to chew, like maybe a sock. How long will that last? Do you think that'll last her an hour?
No.
What if we rolled out one like we took? Hey, I'll go give her another. We go in there's like 11 socks just destroyed,
Yeah.
and she's back in here like this, whining to get in. Shout out Jazzy, dude. She wants to be part of the squad. I mean, she's part of the squad, but she got her little camera time. Now she's fainted for the camera.
Bad. Yeah. Damn.
What do you want so bad in here, girl? Can you just tell us what you want?
She don't want shit.
That's what I'm saying. She can't tell us. You could just all you gotta do is say, "Hey, can I come in there?" But you're just sitting there whining. Like, just say what you want to say. Me and Brandon E used to have joked about that for 20 years. Dogs are supposed to be so smart. Why don't they just talk to you? Why don't they just tell you? Just say, "Hey, bitch, let me in this motherfucker. I just want to say what's up to my fans." Jazzy knows she's got fans now, so it's on her head. That's what it is.
Yeah. The only place that she doesn't understand personal space is like in the bathroom. She will not go in there because she is terrified of the bath.
Jazzy, let mama finish.
So that's the only place that she's not outside the door raising hell.
Just give her an interview.
Jeez.
We gave her one last week. She didn't answer any of my questions. I prepared a list of questions, and she did not respond to any of them. Is mama going to go get her and give her a little taste of the fame? So that
Chad will shut the fuck up.
It's not me. She won't shut the hell up.
No, you're fucking about to have a
Watch the video.
Aneurysm.
No, I'm not going to. It's just listen to how it sounds on the playback. It's just constant. It's constant. Let's say, look, she's fine.
Hi.
You feel better now?
She's like, guys, what was the microphone?
What's the haps, guys? See, you want it in here so bad, and we ain't doing nothing cool in here.
She smells Lola on me.
So her kid's dog.
Look, she's.
Is it like a little mini Lassie?
Yeah.
It's like a little mini Lassie.
And she's it's a great
dog, and Jazzy hates that we out with it today. Look. Motherfucker cheating on me, bitch.
That's Jazzy. What it is. She can smell
Jazzy.
She can smell Lola on me, and she's mad.
Well, she's like, "This is my shit, guys. Now you ain't heard a peep out of me." Jazzy. So now that you finally get to get in front of your people, right, in front of your public, tell ChadArmesTV. Tell ChadArmesTV how your weekend was, Jazzy. The mic's all yours. All attention is on you. You ain't got nothing to say, do you? You're all quiet now. You had all kinds of stuff to say.
She says there was an intruder.
She's like,
there was an intruder, and they were all over my mama. My dog's so cool; she can look out of the left and the right side of her face at the same damn time. You want to see? Look at her. Look at her eyes.
Nah.
What's wrong, Stinky? What's wrong, Stinky? Chaddy, your squish touched the other dog too.
Snitch. She snitched me out, man. Hey, you're my favorite though. You're my favorite dog. See, she's fine now. Look. She smelled that dog.
Yeah.
Because she don't do that. She didn't do that the other times when we've had her on the other side. She just goes in the other room.
Yeah. She can smell Lola on me.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, you smart ass.
Jazzy wants her squishy.
Don't want to say nothing. Don't want to speak to nobody. All these people are watching you. There's millions of people watching you on YouTube right now. Or 23. Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Give or take 700, or I don't even know how to count.
Give her some
God.
doggy weight. Chance, it doesn't work for her. I went when that first started being a thing. There was a store over in Nashville, the very first store that was ever in Tennessee. I went there and dude was like, da da da, give me all the things. Nope. No effect. This is the same dog that took 8 Benadryl and still was walking around raising hell. No.
She didn't take 8 Benadryl. It was like over time, and it didn't do nothing. She give her 2 and wait, 6 hours, and nothing happened?
Go ahead and tell the story since you want to talk for me. You weren't here.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I told it how I needed to tell it, and you counteracted me.
Okay, go ahead. She took 8 Benadryl, and it didn't kill her. It didn't put her to sleep. Nothing.
This is also the same dog that ate 100 rolls of toilet paper. This is also the same dog that ate 5 $100 bills. This is also the same dog that ate a wallet. It's also the same dog that ate a shoe or 2. I mean, come on now. She's indestructible. She needs her own channel. Well, maybe so. Hypes Leo up. Yeah, that did the ad just different thing for her. It always does. 9 would have been a magical number, probably so. Probably so. So when I started second guessing myself. Where's my Brie at? Rex, she's in here somewhere. She's at the gym, Rex. She said that she'd pop in and out. I think her sister-in-law is like working her to death in the gym. But tomorrow's coming out with Checkers, and it's with my kids. She's hiding from me. Oh, there she is. Jackie Moon.
Y'all be sure to hit that like button if you hadn't already. We're at 28 people in here, 26 likes.
Well, Rex, Bree's calling you out. She's saying she ain't hiding from you. I miss your forehead. What a thing to say to somebody.
Chill out now.
She's fine.
Hell yeah.
Dang, Bree done got serious. She said, fuck off, leave my forehead alone. Dang. Well,
y'all be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 7. We got the mukbang. And Wednesday at 10 a.m., we've got Cool Daddy Fresh interview, ChadArmesTV interview. Friday morning, I Got Some Shit to Say the podcast, episode 240, with Bubba Sparks, Dusty Lee. And I may roll out an interview Saturday as well. I'm not sure. It just depends on if I can get it edited or not. Probably some more content with Jam Wayne coming in the next week or so. Stay tuned for that.
Sam Rothstein's in here.
Shout out to K-Dub, gifting 5 memberships. Rex, Payday, Snort Hogan, Paul, and Leonard Webster. Oh, shout out to Rothstein. Sorry. What? So yeah, we got a nice little week of content, man, coming up. So y'all stay tuned. We got more stuff dropping next week, obviously, like always. Podcast still every Friday. ChadArmesTV interviews at least every Wednesday, maybe even Wednesdays and Saturdays. I've got 2 or 3 other interviews in the can. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna roll them out, depending on when the artists want to put them out. Whatever works best for them. But we're still working for y'all, man. We're gonna keep working.
Yeah.
And we appreciate all y'all support, man. Y'all be sure to hit the likes and go up there, go run up some old ChadArmesTV videos, man. There's plenty of videos. Go look at all them shorts. There's been 3 to 5 shorts a day for the last probably 3 months. So if y'all want to go catch up on some short form content, it's all there for you. And we love y'all, man. We're gonna hang out the rest of the night and relax and get back to the grind. Everything tomorrow, man.
Yep.
So y'all be sure to stay tuned, man. We got more stuff on the way. We love y'all, man.
Deuces. She's not worried. I don't know.